guys. That sounded so cheesy. I'm just gonna keep it real, but hey guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name's Alicia Bell. On social media, you can find me at Train It Right. Everything is Train It Right. www.trainitright.com. And I'm a figure competitor. I'm also a online coach and an in-person personal trainer as well as fascial therapist. I do have my degree in kinesiology, and I reside in Toronto, Ontario. So, what I've found on the internet is that many vloggers, mostly all of them, are bikini athletes. Guys, we're not all built like bikini athletes. I'm a figure competitor, so I want to give you a little insight on what it's like to be a figure competitor, a little bit about my life, and a lot about my workouts. So, as with that said, I am actually struggling with my quadriceps. Everyone has a lagging body part. Mine happens to be my quad. So my whole goal of this prep is to lean down my legs, have my legs come out my quads, and I want to develop my hamstrings and my glutes. So a lot of my exercises are posterior chain focused. So that's why you can see on this lying leg press, my glutes are raised and I'm squeezing my glutes, pushing through my heels. That's going to help me activate my posterior chain and take away from the quad work. So I supersetted that with these plyometric elevated jumps. So it's not very high, so if you have a small box, you can do that on a box as well. Whee. Anyways, so that's what's up. So my next exercise that I did was these cable kickbacks. Now I had a lower weight and I used that instead of a heavier weight just because I could focus on the contraction. I'm very big on mind muscle connection. You don't always have to lift heavy to get a good workout. You always want to make sure that you are utilizing the muscle group that you're really actually trying to focus on. So lower weight, squeeze the glute. Now I did superset this with this cable deadlift. So this is just a cool way to mix up your deadlifts. I'm always doing deadlifts with the bar or with dumbbells. So this cable keeps the tension. I'm coming up, I'm pushing through my heels, pushing my hips back as I go down. And when I come up, I'm really squeezing those glutes and pushing my pelvis forward. So you can see here, bend, snap is the best way to put it. You bend and you snap. So I'm bringing just the cables just below my knees, keeping tension tight on my hamstrings and my glutes. This is one of my favorite exercises. So I go back to the lying leg press and I'm doing single leg. Now I'm really focusing on my glute. So I'm coming down nice and low. Now my left knee is my bad knee. I want to remind you guys that I had ACL reconstruction on this knee from a football injury, and I also hurt it in a motorcycle accident. So this is my lagging leg. So I do feel a bit of pain still in this knee for lack of meniscus, and just, I use the crap out of it when I'm prepping, when I'm doing my cardio and when I'm training. So I don't have as much range of motion in this leg as I do with my right leg. So either way, I'm pushing through my heel. I am focusing on squeezing the glute. So my glute is doing the work. Now I'm switching sides again, and you can see here I do get a little more range of motion with this leg. So again, coming down nice and deep and squeezing. So sometimes I touch my glute because I'm trying to focus on the mind-muscle connection and thinking about the muscle that I want to use. I'm not trying to use my quadriceps. Again, I'm trying to use my glutes here. Just like what I talked about in my last clip, again, I'm trying not to grow my quads, but that doesn't mean that I'm leaving them out. Plus, in a lot of exercises, they are an agonist versus like an antagonist. In some exercises, they're an antagonist. So anyways, I'm targeting my quads here, yes, but I'm not aiming to grow them due to the light weight I'm using, and I'm not going a crazy volume with the sets. So I think I did about 3 sets instead of like really high volume, like 4 or 5 sets, and I did a really light weight, and I kept it pretty moderate in rep range versus high for volume for building or low for strength. So I'm just still working the muscle, but again, not trying to grow them. Last but not least, the adductor machine. So I don't do these very often, but when I do, I don't worry about how far apart I can get my legs. The most important part is the contraction. So sometimes I play around with where I'm sitting. Sometimes I'll be sitting back, sometimes I'll be sitting forward, sometimes I'll be raised, and sometimes I'll be reversed if I'm doing an abduction. So anyways, here I'm just a regular seated, English. Here I'm just regularly seated, and I'm focusing on the squeeze. Now this is an awkward exercise if you're in a busy gym with a lot of people. Don't make eye contact with anybody that's not your significant other. Not cute. But with that being said, you do really feel the burn with these guys, and you shouldn't omit them from your workout. You need to have a balanced body, especially when you're competing, and that means working any and all muscles so you have great symmetry. So that's why I do throw in the adductor and the abductor sometimes. Going to conclude yet another leg workout with me, Train It Right, and I really hope you guys enjoyed my content. I'm really new to YouTube, and I'm really just trying to get content out there that's a little bit different from regular vloggers that are in bikini prep, and just to kind of give you guys a view that not everybody's body is suited for bikini, and sometimes it's all about the genetics that you're played with, and happily I was given the genetics to grow muscle and to have more dense muscle. so I fit the category for figure better than I do bikini, although I love bikini dearly, and I actually started out as bikini. I soon discovered that my body wanted to have more muscle. So that's where I'm at. So I hope you guys like my content, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you really want to be notified every time that I post a video, hit that little bell up in the corner and leave me comments if you want. I'm happy to show you guys anything that you kind of want to see about my life, about my training, about my dog, just anything about fitness really. So feel free to send a comment my way and I'll get back to you. So enjoy the rest of this adductor machine and give me a follow.